Welcome to CryptoBytes, the podcast where we find today's news and information in the crypto space and break it down into bite-sized chunks. I'm your host, Rick.
And this is Rob. Guys, thank you for joining us once again to another CryptoBytes pod.
Ooh.
Super excited to be here. And man, if you thought this bear market was boring, you ain't looking in the right places. You might not be looking at your portfolio, but there's plenty of news going around, man. I had this one news piece set up, and then this morning it just breaking news.
I hear this particular thing keeps trying to break the internet, but not successfully.
Kim Kardashian being sued by the SEC, and she's rolling over, but it's not the first time she's ever rolled over for a guy.
Ooh, Ray J would like a word with you.
But before we start, we are a Cardano stake pool operator. You can support us a few different ways. First, by delegating to the pool. Just open up your favorite Cardano wallet, search AGC, and hit the delegate button. Also, if you're interested in $10 of free Bitcoin, go to the link below, swanbitcoin.com/AGC. All you have to do is sign up, get $10 of free Bitcoin, and start stacking.
And if you're a music producer and you want to get your track featured on CryptoBytes, hit us up. If you can hear, we got that sweet backing track. That could be you. Hit us up.
info@rhostcrypto.com if you're ever interested. Send that email over. All right, so probably the biggest news of the day besides Credit Suisse going under and a potential 08 on steroids happening. Kim Kardashian is being sued by the SEC for promoting a pump and dump. And I've never heard of Ethereum Max. I think a lot of people have never heard of Ethereum Max. And if you're not on Instagram, you've probably never heard of this whatsoever.
I've heard of Pepsi Max. Is that the same? Is that the same?
I don't. Yeah. Pepsi.
At this point,
Yeah, both of them are not around. I think, right?
Both of them are not relevant. What?
Right. So essentially, here's what's up. She was a lot of crypto influencers or promoters were paying influencers on Instagram to promote their crypto coin. Some people might call them shit coins. Well,
shit coins.
Yeah, she's not the only one to have been paid to promote a pump and dump or a crypto scheme, but she didn't disclose that she was promoted. I think this is what the lawsuit alleges, and she didn't. Kim, she didn't. She never admitted or denied the findings of the SEC. So again, she's like, "Well, you said I'm guilty. I don't think I am." But she never said she's innocent. She never said she's guilty. She's like, "Here's $1.6 million to go away."
She probably has an accountant that's playing the game for her. She probably has no clue she's even in it this deep. He's probably just like, or she. Whatever.
I mean, the article says she was paid $250,000.
Does that even register on someone like her's radar? Like, I feel like they could accidentally spend that at like a strip club.
I don't think the fine registers in her radar. Someone did the math, and they said that it's basically fining someone $100 that makes $100,000 a year. So to Kim Kardashian, this fine is a slap on the wrist and a drop in the bucket.
What a shame.
Right. And I'm thinking to myself, why are they going after Kim? Yeah, she's probably the biggest name worldwide, right? I think she's like a UN ambassador for some issues. She's been to the White House multiple times. She divorced Kanye West and dated with that guy from
Pete
SNL,
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. I mean, I guess it makes sense of why the SEC went out there just to, shake the tree and get the noise out there that they're going to be cracking down. But we could all think of someone who should be on the list for the SEC to come knocking on the door.
I mean, if I could think of one person off the top of my head, and I'm just, spitballing here, why not? Oh, well, I can't prove without a shadow of a doubt that this particular person has been paid off to talk about crypto, but I think it's pretty much known at this point, right?
There's a lot of people that would track his promotions, and then a week later, those coins would just fall through the floor, right? It's the classic red line all the way down. And this is what happened to Kim Kardashian. She got paid to pump Ethereum Max, and then a week later, it dropped 50%, and trading volume dropped 75%. So there's other people within the crypto world who might not be as well known as Kim Kardashian that I would put on the SEC list to go after if they actually wanted to go after somebody and make a difference. I don't think going after Kim Kardashian is going to make any difference.
Yeah, I ain't trying to start no YouTube beef or nothing, but I think we know.
A boy.
You know, and what's 1/8 of a bite?
Yeah. Right.
Look at you, BitBoy. Calling you out.
All right. Yeah, he's I don't know if they're going after him. I know he's working with a lot of politicians to get crypto legislation done. And I think he sued Circle as well. He's doing some good work for crypto in general. But come on, during the bull run, it's well known and probably well documented as well in terms of when his promotions were done and when the rug was pulled on all of these projects that he was paid to promote. So
how was Kim promoting these things? Instagram ads?
Instagram. Yeah, probably just, hey, look at this coin. You guys ever heard of Ethereum Max? That's it. That's how she did it. Like every other influencer on Instagram, just do one post and leave it up there as the only post for their week.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I wonder how difficult it would be for one of these influencers to, I don't know, promote a legitimate stake pool like AGC. Single stake pool operator, low saturation rate, which means that when you delegate with us, when we mint a block, you get maximum rewards. But you don't hear influencers talking about that now, do you? What a shame. What a shame. Stick
I
with
don't
AGC.
think the SEC is gonna come knock on our door.
Oh God, I hope so. That means we've done something right. Yeah, right. I mean, not to say that we would sell out, but
yeah.
If you guys got a project you need us to shill, hit us up. info@ourheroescrypto.com.
We can be your stake pool as a service, some might call it.
Okay. SPAAS. Stake pool as a service. I didn't know what I was going to be getting into this year, but I think you just hit the nail on the head. Blockchain as a service, stake pool as a service. This is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to get a stake pool set up? Hit us up. Stake pool as a service. We will go from soup to nuts. All you have to do is merely pay us monthly, and we will ensure that your servers get set up. We will make sure all of this works. We will do all the maintenance for it. Give you access to all the logins. You need to do nothing.
I would say, why we need to set up a pool? We can just pimp our own pool.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Park your delegation at AGC.
Park your delegation at AGC.
Well, I mean, we're going to wrap it up here. SEC is flexing their muscle, going after low-hanging fruit to get precedent on the book so they can go after the small people like BitBoy or some others. I said this off air, and I think I might have said it in the beginning too. They would have gone after John McAfee, but what happened to John McAfee.
You can't go after John McAfee anymore. He's dead.
That would have been a clear cut, open and close case right there. But he's no longer on this earth. Some say he's in Texas. I don't know. Okay,
kicking it with Hitler.
That's getting off the rails here.
Yeah,
guys. Again, if you're interested in $10 of free Bitcoin, go in the link below, swanbitcoin.com/AGC. Swan Bitcoin is the best platform to cost average into Bitcoin. You can set weekly, monthly buys, customize it for whenever you want to auto buy Bitcoin. On the dip, on the rise, you buy it every week. You don't care what the price is at.
That's right. Why take time out of your day to stare at graphs and make yourself mad when you could just have the robots do all the work for you? That's swanbitcoin.com/AGC.
If we are to believe the news, banks are insolvent, and maybe you want some sound hard money like Bitcoin. And if you have ADA, again, delegate to the pool. It's AGC. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at @OurHeroesCrypto. And I want to do a shout out to our producer today, Keys, pushing all the buttons, making things work. And follow him at NFTs with Keys, also on Twitter.
And you can follow your boy Rick Mickelson OnlyFans at Rick Rickelson, 50% off the first month subscription. Thank you to whoever put the running text on the bottom. You got it. Your boy's OnlyFans. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. At Rick Rickelson. Let's go. 50% off first month subscription.
And with that, okay, that's your crypto bite.